Closed captioning for The Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today, Chris Yambar's horror favorites will give you the shivers at Soap Gallery. And my favorite cooking segment returns, Witch Finger Cookies. But first, if you dare, try to escape at Steel Valley Nightmare. This is Paul Patterson, and he is the creator and owner of Steel Valley Nightmare and Escape. It's right here on Trumbull Avenue in Girard, and I am going to undergo this experience. And this is not different escape rooms. This is different rooms that lead to one escape.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
And you are open year round. This is not just a Halloween deal.
Correct.
So you like the horror genre. Obviously, you are a fan of all things creepy.
Absolutely.
Where did this idea come from?
Some years back, I ended up getting a phone call from somebody who was like, hey, we need an animatronic, and we can't find it. Can you make it? I'm like, sure.
Is that in your wheelhouse?
I made this for a place called Kersey Valley in North Carolina.
Okay.
And it's still up and running today. And that was kind of like the big kickoff for this.
And there are real escape room enthusiasts. I mean,
Yes.
they love to do the solving.
Yes.
And then with the horror genre on top of it, I think you really have created something special.
Yeah, we would like to think so. Actually, I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't. How I really got into this was it started with that coat rack, but then these haunted houses had their own escape rooms.
Yes.
And then my coat rack got used in that escape room. So that was my first time in a horror escape room. And that's really how it started for me.
And how has this been received? It's been almost 2 years.
Yes.
And you keep changing the scenarios, of course, because the same people keep coming through.
Right. Yes. We change the storyline at least once a year, but we change our puzzles on a regular basis. So 4 weeks from now, it's a completely different game.
What am I going to experience today? What's it called?
This is Escape Psychosurgery.
Psychosurgery.
Yes.
And so there's a medical lean to it.
There is.
And is it still timed in under an hour?
It is.
Okay, and what can I expect? Without giving away much, because I don't want people to get the whole experience. I want them to just get a taste of it, because I want them to experience it for themselves.
Lots of laughter.
I don't know. There's a lot of blood here, man.
Lots of tears.
Okay. Any sweat? Blood, sweat, and tears?
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Okay,
that's safe. That's safe to say.
All right. You make me so very happy. We are going to experience the escape and nightmare here in the Steel Valley. And Paul, you're going to be my guide. All right, so psychosurgery is the theme. This is my first room, and this poor woman is been abandoned. She's lost a leg, her tongue, her arm, and I gotta get out of this room.
You have 1 hour. Your nightmare begins now. Have fun.
It looks like keys. So, ew, 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 ew. She doesn't really smell them. Sample. Oh my. Ew. Ew. Oh man. Go in there.
Yeah.
Bill, really?
Let's do it.
Okay, you'll let him out if I can't find it. What if I can't find the key?
Then I guess I'm dying.
No, don't say that. I need you.
This sucks.
Bye, Bill.
Bye.
So what? So now there's a key. They give you a key. So now the key's got to go back and go into the box.
This is a body bag. Oh my God. show you. Okay, honestly, you've seen a lot of people come through here.
Yes.
How bad were Bill and I? Come on, tell me.
Honestly, not that bad. There's some people that barely make it into the second room.
Really? I mean,
Like, there's some people that won't even get to the third room, and when they do, they get like totally stumped and have no idea what they're doing whatsoever.
and they just give up.
They don't give up, but they'll like refuse to use their hints because they want to save it for later, or they'll blow through them in the very first room.
Has anybody ever cried?
Yes.
Has anybody ever like thrown up? Or because I was gagging there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I was horrible. I know I was horrible. But I've got to tell you, this was really scary and it was really fun and there was a lot of funny elements and it's really, really well done.
Thank you.
And I think I can see why it's so popular. I really can. So call them, look them up on Facebook. It's right there on the screen. And honestly, all year long, do not save this for Halloween. The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavors. Well, autumn is in the air, and I am here with Rue, the dude from the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery. And man, this is one of my favorite seasons, and you guys have got it going on.
Yes, we do. You know, when the seasons change, so does our menu change. So these are some of our new menu options we have here. These are our flatbreads. This is actually our smoked kibasi sandwich with some kibasi from Leitner's and Struthers, pierogies from the pierogi lady. And then this is our caddy mac and cheese over here. So just some new items here, some new drink menu items for the fall to keep you warm during the cold days.
And we've got these huge screens. You've really expanded your coverage.
Yes. We added about 5 70-inch TVs. We got the NFL Sunday Ticket. So we'll have every game, Buckeyes, Browns, everything.
I'll tell you, this is your fall headquarters. Come on down to the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery.
Buddy knows. For new floors, shop the Floor Store of Ohio. Choose from flooring that's Buddy safe, Buddy approved, and made in Ohio. Plus, take up to 24 months to pay, interest-free, better brands, even better prices. You've got a Buddy at the Floor Store of Ohio.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Bernard. I've been giving the people of our valley free advice for over 30 years, and my message has never changed. If you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, don't try to handle it yourself. Call a lawyer. A lawyer will be your representative, dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the red tape that you may face. Hiring a lawyer doesn't mean you'll end up in court, and remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases.
That's good advice. Need a lawyer? Learn more at elizabethbernardlaw.com.
Mayflower Woolham is your full-service, independent insurance agency. We work with several insurance companies to offer you choices for your insurance needs. We'll find the right product at the right price. Personal, business, farm, life, trust Mayflower Woolham. You focus on what's important, we'll take care of the details. Mayflower Woolham, close by with 3 locations to serve you.
Woolley Brothers has a great choice of quality cheeses. We use our relationship with Old World Houses to specially select the product and then have it custom cut and packaged by our own local artisans. At Woolley Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Join the Island Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available. Given is living.
which will give you shivers. He gives me the shivers. It's exciting to be in the presence of Chris Yambar.
Wow.
Shivers is the name of his latest show here at the Soap Gallery, running through October. And it is the season for Halloween, and you really went full out horror.
Absolutely.
Is that what your favorite genre?
Well, it's one of my favorite genres, but I decided to go with horror and take it clear back to the old silent films and work my way up to the most modern would be Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror, love that. And you got Tim Curry here. I love him. Barnabas Collins, he's right over your shoulder.
Yep.
I ran home from school every night to make sure that I did not miss Dark Shadows. But the scariest of all would be Mr. Yambar. That is a great picture of you. Who took that?
This picture was taken by Elaine Manasakis. And she's awesome.
Were you trying to be frightening, or was this
that's just me. You know what's
playing
funny?
the guitar?
Yeah, I don't play guitar. I just pose with one. Curse of the Werewolf was the only werewolf film that Hammer Films ever made. Now, Hammer Films were famous for the Dracula films with Peter Cushing, and they were famous for the a million different Frankenstein takes. Okay, but this was the only werewolf film they ever made, and it's run away, I think, hand over fist or hand over fang.
Okay.
Way better than the American Wolfman.
And this one,
that is from the Man Who Laughs. And he was actually the hero of the film. Okay, he was actually scarred by a king who was jealous because the king's love interest was in love with him. So he cut his mouth up and threw him into the wilderness to die.
Now, who is the Golem?
The Golem was an inanimate life form fashioned out of clay, a giant defender of the Jewish people. Now, oddly enough, the movie The Golem, the silent movie, shows that it was made by German expressionists. Okay, so it was the German take on the mystical aspects and what they considered magical aspects of and mythology of the Jewish people.
And Lily Munster.
There's the lighter side. She's designed, these images are designed to look like old black and white television that's been colorized. Okay, that's why it's got the streaks and the whole entire bit, because look, we all watched black and white
So
TV.
if I had 3D glasses on, this would move?
No.
Oh. Okay.
But it looks like 3D.
And then your homage to your favorite beverage?
Absolutely, one of my favorite beverages, absolutely.
And then Lon Chaney, I mean, he's got to be up there, Lon Chaney.
He's in the show a couple times. But the family opera, the real family opera, not that beautiful singing. Oh, shut up.
So this is one of your all-time favorite movies?
Nosferatu. Yeah, this is actually what Dracula was supposed to be. This actually came out, I don't know, like 20-some years more, about 20-some years before the Bela Lugosi Dracula. See, that's all romanticized. You know, the Bela Lugosi, it's clean, and Bela Lugosi never really shows fangs. Plan 9 from Outer Space, an Ed Wood Jr. film. That was supposed to be one of the worst films ever made, and it's actually one of the most fun films ever made, and it has incredible style.
And Blackula.
Blackula. Yeah.
Another one of your favorites.
They had two Blackula movies. There's Blackula and Scream Blackula Scream. Okay, where they brought him back from the life. It's more of a voodoo film, sort of, but it's the first black vampire. I love Tim Curry.
So do I. I mean, and this is, an annual tradition. I try to watch this movie in October every year.
Get better, Tim, please, if it's possible. Thank you for everything you've done in cinema. We appreciate it. We love you, man. True. And there's the Metropolis robot.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yep. This is a woman who's being merged with a robot. Okay, and she becomes an Antichrist figure in a futuristic, industrial world, and she's leading the workers up against the surface world and the hierarchy that's there. It's one of the most intense films ever made. It's one of the best science fiction films. If you don't tell me about Star Wars and don't tell me about science fiction if you have not watched Metropolis.
So I like that you're going smaller.
16 by 20. So, and I try to keep the prices affordable so the average person could put it on their Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or cash. And
cash.
As Gene would say, cash. Yeah. And but I think that's important. And by the way, if you buy the Soap Gallery, they're $150 cheaper than what they are online.
Oh, so, and well, how late is the show running?
Until November the 2nd.
Okay, so you've got through November 2nd to do some Christmas shopping. But I also want to mention that you are sponsored by Monster Energy Drink.
How appropriate is that?
I mean, look at that. Chris Yambar now has corporate sponsorship. What do we have to look forward to? What's your next?
I'm going to teach you. I may teach you, depending on how things go with Monster. I may have to teach you how to cook with Monster.
I would love that.
How about that? Cooking with a Monster. Stay tuned.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
To own a business where your name's on the window can be pretty cool. That's my family. My name is Danny Catullo, and I'm the owner of Catullo Prime Meats. My grandfather started the business in 1962. I was able to take our old style butcher shop and bring it out to the new age using e-commerce to get our products to more customers. When we started shipping, there was not a ton of information out there. That's where we really worked with FedEx so they could be able to help us with our perishable shipping. We were taking on new purchases that we never had to make before. Boxes, coolers, ice packs, anything that was involved around shipping. So we can no longer do this with the cash that we had on hand. So because of the Plum Card from American Express and all of its benefits, it was a natural fit to help grow our business. And when someone calls and lets you know that you made their dinner, that's satisfaction that you can't get anywhere else.
R&S Paint is a locally owned paint store and not a paint department. Inspiration comes easy when choosing exciting Benjamin Moore colors and finish. Over 3,400 vibrant and durable colors are yours at R&S Paint.
There's a new standard in assisted living.
One that combines comfort, luxury, convenience, and the highest quality expert care.
Your loved ones can experience it now in Canfield's premier senior living location.
The Inn at Ironwood offers fine dining and amenities such as a concierge, salon, housekeeping, and laundry services.
And a truly elegant setting in Canfield.
Call us for more information or visit us and take a tour.
The Inn at Ironwood, Canfield's premier senior living location.
Rulli Brothers is way ahead of the competition. Check out Rulli Spice World, where you can buy bulk herbs and spices, plus candies, nuts, and fillings for pennies on the dollar. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
I personally feel that Forever Mark is the best because only 1% of diamonds can even become a Forever Mark diamond.
Diamonds take millions of years to be formed in the ground, and it's not very pretty. Once you get to that inner core of the diamond, it really can give beauty and light.
Forever Mark goes beyond the technical qualities of the 4 Cs. They hand-pick diamonds that are truly beautiful.
Get real, get Kamara. Buddy knows. For new floors, shop the Floor Store of Ohio. Choose from flooring that's Buddy safe, Buddy approved, and made in Ohio. Plus, take up to 24 months to pay, interest-free. Better brands, even better prices. You've got a Buddy at the Floor Store of Ohio.
Greetings, I'm Brunhilde, here with my lovely niece, Cruella. And today we're going to prepare for you a family favorite, our 7 witches' finger cookies.
Yes, we love to serve them to our guests for our Halloween party.
That's right, let's get started, Cruella. For this recipe, you'll need 30 blanched almonds, 2 large eggs, 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/2 cup butter at room temperature, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 5 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 pinch of salt, 1 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour, and 2 tablespoons of food coloring, your choice.
And don't forget the iron newt.
Before we get the batter started for our cookies, we've preheated the oven to 350, and we'll get our fingernails painted. These blanched almonds will serve as the fingernails. Now, Cruella, what color would we like our fingernails to do?
Black and green.
I love that color, black fingernails and green. So we'll let these soak in the food coloring while we get everything together. Now we'll crack the egg, and we're going to just remove the yolk. And we'll leave all the egg whites in the bowl for later use. So now we'll put the egg yolk over here. We'll crack the other egg. Add the vanilla. And whisk this up, because we'll be adding this to the batter in a little bit. All right, in our cauldron, Cruella, let's first add the butter. Very good. Now let's put in the powdered sugar.
In here.
Yes, drop that right in there. Oh, you do that so well. Now, let's add the granulated sugar. Beautiful. And now let's add a pinch of salt. Beautiful, Cruella. All right, now we'll combine these on medium speed for just a few moments until they're well combined. Ah, this looks fine. Now, we'll add the egg mixture with the vanilla and beat it again over medium for 2 minutes longer. Ah, this is coming along beautifully, Cruella. It's thoroughly combined. And now it's time to add our flour. Would you be of service and help me with that? While the mixer's running, a little bit at a time, keep adding the flour. Would you do that for me, Cruella?
Yes, I would, Brunhilde.
All right. Thank you, my love.
Is this good?
That is beautiful. Start adding the flour. Oh, wonderful. Keep adding it until that bowl is empty. All right, Cruella, look at this beautiful cookie dough. Let's remove it from the bowl and then put it in the refrigerator for a half hour or so to get it nice and chilled, so it will be easier for us to work with.
May I help you wrap it?
Oh, yes, you may, my love. Please, put that over the top, and we'll seal it perfectly. Keep it nice and airtight. All right, before we roll the fingers out, let's get our fingernails out of the dye, and we'll let them dry a bit before we add them to the cookie. Oh, Cruella, that is a beautiful black color. Look at the beautiful green. We'll roll it now on a floured surface. We want them to be fairly thin, about 3 to 4 inches long.
Like this one, right?
Yes, just like our fingers.
May I roll some?
Sure.
On the plate?
Go right ahead. Now, while you add the fingernails to each cookie, I'm going to take a knife and just score some wrinkles in so it looks just like a knuckle. I love the colors of those fingernails. The green and the black are absolutely terrifying. Cruella, please brush these with the egg white before we put them into the oven. Oh, very nice job. And now, Cruella, into the oven for 12 minutes until golden brown. So, Cruella, let's try our fingers. They look wonderful. Magnificent. What should we drink with our wonderful witch's fingers?
Ghost blood.
Why, ghost blood is a splendid idea. Cheers, my love. Delicious. For the complete recipe, go to caseymalloneshow.com.
The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.